So now I'm going to show you how you can quickly visualize your S3 data in Tableau and do analysis on the fly using our Athena connector. Tableau can connect to more than 60 data sources natively, including Amazon Athena, Aurora, EMR, and Redshift. For Athena, because it connects via a JDBC driver, just make sure that you have installed the latest version of 64-bit Java and downloaded the Athena driver. Once you have done that, you will just need to input your server and user information into the dialog box in Tableau Desktop. So first of all, what you need to put here is the server name, which will be basically Athena dot your availability zone dot amazonaws.com. And you can find the AWS availability zone here in the column region. Then you have the S3 staging directory. You can find this setting in the AWS console for Amazon Athena. AWS calls this property query result location. Lastly, your AWS credential. You put your access key ID as well as the secret access key associated with the IAM user you're logging in as. Here my access key is saved because I have accessed this directory already in Tableau. There are a few interesting things to note about the connecting dialog for Amazon Athena. The lack of an SSL checkbox is not an indicator for a lack of support. In fact, Amazon Athena use SSL all the time, so be sure you specify port 443. So now I'm going to sign in. So this is the data source pane. Once you select the appropriate dialog and database from the respective drop-down menus, you will see the list of the Athena table available for use in Tableau. You can even add another data source to combine it with this one from another data source that is not Athena. Then once you have selected the database, so you can just drag the tables that you want to analyze here. If you click on Update Now, you will see how my file look like. And Tableau has automatically detected the data type for each columns. Here I can do some metadata changes. There are a few columns that I might not need for my analysis, so let's hide them. For example, you can also change the name of the columns and do other things and create calculations as well. On the top right, you can see that you have the choice between connecting live or extract. For this example, let's extract it. And now let's start to explore this dataset. So I'm saving this extract first locally before publish it on online. But what I want to do ultimately is to publish this extract directly on Tableau Online to make it available for everybody. To do that, I have to sign in Tableau Online. So I'm going to do it now. You click on sign in, you connect to your Tableau Online and you input your credentials. So here I have access to multiple sites. You probably have access to just only one. And now that I have signed in, I click on server again to publish the data source. So I could build a view in Tableau Desktop, but I want to show you how you can actually just publish a data source and do the analysis directly on the cloud. Okay, so it seems that there is a credential issue. I know it's good. So here, this is the project I have in my Tableau Online, and I can just go ahead and publish this extract. When the publishing is complete, a web browser will open. For published data source on Tableau Online, you can use our natural language capability called Ask Data, which allows people to get insights by simply conversing with their data. Now that I have published my extract from S3, with Ask Data, I can see all the fields available and the profile pop up. That gives me a good indication of what type of data these fields hold. Now I can ask question and get answer in a form of visualization. For example, I can ask question like, what's our overall sales? That's really a natural language question. Note that Tableau replace this question with an analytics expression, and then if I click, I get a graphical answer in a new tab. So here, this is my answer. This is our sales, and I want to know, let's ask another question like, how many customers do we have? This gives me a distinct count of our customers. And if I add in each country, now I have a map showing me the number of customers we have in each of our country. So you could see that I can answer a question very quickly using Ask Data and get an immediate visualization response. Where Ask Data really come into its own is when we use it for conversational analytics. So if I want to drill down more, I can say what's our total sales by category, for example. Okay, so this is a high level view. I want to drill down maybe by subcategory. And actually, I also want to see how my sales does compare to my profit. So I will type profit. Here you go. This little scatter plot immediately tells me some insights. I can see that the tables are an outlier that have negative profit. And let's drill down more into this. I'm going to keep only the table and drill down to see which products are actually unprofitable by typing here low profits by for each product. Here we go. Now I have the list of all the unprofitable products in this subcategory. You could see that with a few questions, we have discovered our lowest performing product. I can save this as a workbook and use this as a base point for further analysis for sharing and collaboration in Tableau. So I call it AWS S3 Insights. In Tableau, there is actually another way to do ad hoc analysis. You can also create a workbook from scratch if you have access to the published data source. If you click create here, I can just create a new workbook from scratch. Because I have published my Athena data source, I'll type Athena and I can find the data source that I have published just before and start analyzing it. So let's click and connect to it. Great. So now let's do the similar analysis and see how my cells are doing for each category and subcategory. You can see I'm using this published data source that I have connected before. And let's see the profitability by region. Now, if I want to drill down this table, I can, for example, duplicate my sheets, keep only this one, and continue to drill down. So note that we have found the insight that we have found now is similar to the one we have found in Ask Data, and it's very visual and easy to understand what are our negative items here. So because Tableau is an integrated platform where everyone can be asking questions from a single point of truth, whether you ask data of the web edit, everyone will have a single point of truth. After this demo, I hope that you could see how easy it is to do visual analytics with Tableau and Athena. By using Tableau as data and our drag and drop experience, we could intuitively find insights from our S3 data very quickly from a web browser in a serverless environment. Thank you again for attending this session.